And I know a lot of people feel that way sometimes, that they're not worthy when it comes to their islandness, when it comes to their identity. But the Pahu reminded me that I was worthy.
The first thing I knew about the Masi upon being introduced to her was that she was my elder sister and her story was my story. She would say to me, "Look at me. See the whole of me, not just these little places that are worn."
The edges along the breaks channeled my attention to the exposed interior. I imagined air, primarily breath, touching something that was previously unavailable. I became aware through solemn disclosure that the exposed interior was a prompt for connection.
I wanted to build that relationship in this way that I knew how, which is body, through my breath. So I received this message, "Will you catch me?"
It felt like I was there with all of the kupuna and taken care of. Like I felt like I was taking care of somebody else's kupuna, and therefore she became my own.
You can see the Pico spiral here. And it's something that, what I learned, it shows up in nature from everything from what?
The shell.
A seashell, all the way up to our Milky Way galaxy.
Another message that the God has given me: respect the desert, respect the ocean, respect the land that you're from, and follow the path, whatever that may be.
What that means to me is really trying to listen to the stories of the land. I've been looking at flowers and trees a lot because I think the land is going to be here longer than we are. And sometimes I feel people are very complicated, but the land and animals are not.
Nana kamaka, ho'olohe ka pepeau, pa'a kawaha, hana kalima. And that's look with the eyes, listen with the ears, shut the mouth, and work with the hands. So for me, this Olelo no Eau calls for active listening, active receiving.
For those that are, trying to tune in and develop that skill of deep ancestral listening, you might mistake things and you might get the messages crossed. But I decided to keep going, and I feel like that's also the message that the Sedone was saying, is like you just have to keep persistent and you have to keep listening.
Hear me, remember me, know me. So this is the message from the Ngā Uri. The piece is broken. So at one point it was together, but it's broken into many pieces. And what that symbolizes is our ancestral traditions have been broken by colonization, and it is our job to put the pieces back together.
James Waititi, who's a Maori artist, talked about re-Moanification, which I thought was such a cool word, about reclaiming space and the unification of our ocean.
The Va is what connects everyone in that space and time. And as we breathe in life and breathe out life, we are living from each other's Va, from each other's mana. Mana, which reminds me of the word manava, which means to breathe. Manava means two words, mana and va. I want everyone who's listening, as a human being, but especially as an islander, do not underestimate the mana that you possess, the power that you have.